Rulia Boolia, Ryan Young, and Katie Grennan coming up on this edition of the Celtic Music Journal. Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting edition of the Celtic Music Journal, the show that brings you Celtic bands, musicians, and performers from all over the world. I've got another exciting group of performers to share with you today. We're going to kick things off with an exciting quartet from County Offaly in Ireland. These four young guys bring to the table a lot of traditional Irish music mixed in with some rock and roll and American influences as well. Let's meet Rulia Boolia.
How are you doing? We are Rulia Boolia. Hello, my name is Shane and I play bass guitar and I'm a vocalist with the band.
My name is Jack and I play cajon with Rulia Boolia.
My name is Arthur Stones and I play banjo and fiddle with Rulia Boolia.
My name is Niall and I'm a vocalist and guitarist with Rulia Boolia.
If you think of Julian, that's what he's Rulia Boolia means commotion. We're from the Midlands of Ireland, so County Offaly, and Niall is from County Westmeath. And we're on a 7-week tour across the US. So we're halfway through and we're here in Sherwood Centre for the Arts in Portland, Oregon tonight.
We play a mix of traditional Irish. We play some modern stuff as well. We've been called trad fusion and twisted trad. So yeah,
it's a little bit different to your ordinary trad band tour in the States.
Come see for yourself. Suppose we put our own stamp on a lot of different genres, like, so in our own Irish traditional style, we put our own stamp on a variety of genres, really, different songs from different bands and some classics, and we also do some Irish trad tunes and stuff as well, so it's kind of something for everyone but in the Irish traditional style. Does that make sense?
Makes sense, yeah. Couldn't have put better myself.
Let me
We've been together 6 years, so we haven't killed each other yet, which is always a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is our 4th year in the States tour. Last year we did a few of the Irish festivals, and this year it's kind of a different sort of a tour. We're doing a lot of theatres and small venues, so it's a bit different. It's very intimate with the audience, between ourselves and the audience. It's not what we're used to, but I think we've adapted fairly well to it.
So me and Jack were in school together. Secondary school, we call it in Ireland. I think it's high school here. And then we met the two lads through Ceoltas, so playing music in a big traditional group in my parish. These lads competed in flag Ceols together in Cayley bands, And then Niall was on telly about 7 years ago on the All Ireland Talent Show is called. So we got to know him through that. He's kind of famous.
Put that one anyway.
1, 2, 3, hang on. Of the Irish
Myself, I like the Beatles and Irish-wise Paul Brady. I like his voice and his guitar playing, and just like the Dubliners and old Irish ballad bands like that. Me anyway.
Yeah, I suppose the Beatles anyway, like when I was growing up, Nirvana, more kind of grungy, new metal. But then the Irish stuff, I used to listen to a lot of Horslips and Sharon Shannon, that kind of stuff. So kind of a wide range of influences, different genres.
I've kind of always listened to Irish music. I suppose I like the Sharon Shannon, and then kind of got into blues in the last couple of years as well. So I like blues and jazz a little bit.
I'd be influenced mainly from Luke Kelly, from the Dubliners, from a very young age. I also listened to a lot of country and American country and a bit of bluegrass and Americana kind of stuff. They'd be probably most of my playlists on my phone. So.
Yeah, so you can find us on all the social media sites and YouTube and rulybully.com, and I'm sure you'll show people how to spell it anyway, but if not, it's RUAILE BUAILE. That's pretty much it. Anything else?
Just think of Julia.
Julia.
That's what he said.
Julia.
Thanks for the support so far.
Yeah.
Yep.
And hopefully we'll see you in a venue or concert soon. Come check us out.
Next up is an exciting artist who, last year, was voted Up-and-Coming Artist of the Year at the 2016 MG Alba Scottstrad Music Awards. This year he released his first self-titled CD, and he's in demand at festivals all over the UK. Here's a clip of Ryan Young performing with Martin Hayes and Dennis Cahill. For information on how to submit your Celtic Music Journal, go to 67music.net. The ever-popular Celtic group Gaelic Storm has a new fiddler at the helm. This talented young woman from Pittsburgh is an accomplished violinist, Irish fiddler, and an Irish step dancer and teacher. We thought it would be fun to introduce you to Miss Katie Grennan.
Hi everyone, my name is Katie Grennan and I'm the new fiddle player with the band Gaelic Storm. I want to thank 67 Music for having me do an introduction about myself and how I came to be with the band. So I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I started playing classical violin when I was about 4 years old and started Irish dancing when I was 8. So I did both those activities growing up. Classical violin for me, I really didn't do any Irish playing besides just trying to pick up the tunes I was actually dancing to by ear. I loved playing different hornpipes and slip jigs that I liked to dance to, but I really didn't have any formal fiddle training until much later in life. I actually kind of stopped playing music for a while when I went to college because I was focusing on my studies and didn't continue the classical route. So it wasn't really until I moved to Chicago post-college. I was working, I graduated from Notre Dame with a degree in business and accounting, so I was working in professional services and consultancy, but I also started going to different sessions around town in Chicago, and that's where I really started to pick up playing again, and I approached my instrument from a different standpoint. I was really trying to retrain my classical training to sound more traditionally Irish. I got pretty into it. I played at a lot of different sessions around town, and I still do. I started playing for different dance competitions called feshes, so I would be the hired musician on staff at one of the stages and would play. I mean, any fesh musician would tell you we play about 8 hours a day straight. So that was great practice and training for me to really hone my skills. I also, throughout the years, have done a variety of professional Irish dance shows, and as time went on, I started bringing my fiddle to those shows, and I would start playing as well as dancing. So that was a great way to get some more stage experience, and really just doing a bunch of different gigs around town in Chicago with a lot of wonderful musicians. Last year, I started playing for the Trinity Irish Dance Company, and we toured throughout the United States throughout the winter and the spring, and then in the summer we ended up spending a month in Japan. And then we concluded the year of touring at Milwaukee Irish Festival, and that's where I was reintroduced to the band Gaelic Storm. We actually asked Steve and Pat from the band to come join the Trinity Irish Dance Company on stage, so they did a bit of a cameo appearance, and that was great to meet them again because I had met them for the first time when I was about 12, I think, when they would come to the Pittsburgh Irish Festival every year. Me and a couple of the other dancers from my school called Burke, we would dance for them, and they don't remember meeting me back then. Festivals are so hectic. I'm sure anyone that's been to a festival can realize and understand how things can get. So that was great to be reintroduced to them back in Milwaukee after being a fan of theirs for so many years. So now I'm in my third month with Gaelic Storm. I started at the beginning of June, and I've been having a lot of fun at all the different festivals and gigs that we've gone to, and I hope to meet some of you guys at either festivals or gigs later this year or sometime into next year. So thanks for listening, and I hope you guys all have a great rest of your summer.
I hope you enjoyed the artists we presented for you in this edition of the Celtic Music Journal. I'd like to thank Rulia Bulia, Ryan Young, and Katie Grennan for submitting their journals for the show today. If you like what you saw, join me in supporting them. Go to their websites, buy their music, tell all your friends about them. Also, a reminder that you can watch all the editions of the Celtic Music Journal online at 67music.net and on our YouTube channel. For 67 Music and the Celtic Music Journal, I'm Steve. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.